Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen.
This is worse than I
Alduin Furi. Oantid Vokri Hasulik Kuzig. Salaknir, Kalimir. Volside Oki. Zuu, Korav Mid Nor Dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue.
Sus!
Bastards better off.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up, and join the hospitalities of the inn. Suggest you do the same. If I were you, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
It was over by the barrows.
That thing's evil, Linley. I told you to keep away from
What
there.
do you want?
Aye. Oh, what happened? Corruption! You have come. You have come to hear the word of God. But you were once man. I, and as man, you said, let me show you the power of...
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Hey, watch it. Did you... Hmm?
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself into things.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Truly?
Ha! By, best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. Ain't sure if they're If by work, you mean testing your Aye. Our families live... Kin for generations. May your be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Yes?
What are you looking at? Yeah? Why? Okay, I'll leave him alone. I was just kidding around. Besides, if he'd only kiss me, I wouldn't have to beat him up all the time. We done?
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
You're right. I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
The gods gave you two hands. You used them both for your weapon.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have... You look rather pale. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Come back. Time if you... Pardon me, but do I... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Good day.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing about...
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
And what of myself?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. do come back.
Put on a cloth sack at the very least. You're making me unseasonably warm.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drug.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it took years. But I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farms.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by...
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salakunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled, Team, Hall. Alduin Fury, Oanti Bokri Has Rixen Junkuzik. Ger Salakunir, Kalin. I am Salaknir. Hear my voice and despair.
Whoosh!
It's to be a real fight then. Good.
Gods above, look at that. Gods above. Oh, it's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find... I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission. His name is Malborn. I'll get word for him to... While you're doing... Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You
should tell him
betrayed
that
us!
Uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
Get on
Bet
with
you know
it!
now, Advar.
All hard.
Hello, I'm Gisli.
Need something?
But you can
Really?
just call me Erica's
Here's the
sister.
deal.
Everyone
Don't
does.
plan on bringing it. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Some gate guard you were!
It shouldn't have been like this.
Naked! Naked, naked, naked! You probably want someone else. I hate it. Everyone feels... Talk to Gaiman if you... Both my parents... Keller said she... I guess it could be worse, but... I'm sick of sleeping
Malborn
outside
the gear
with
you
the
want
horses.
to smuggle into the embassy?
I want a real home. Real parents. Not... this.
Good. But the only way you're going to get... Which means you need to look the part. And when you're ready, you'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you. It's whatever you can... up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, and the garden.
I guess that will have to do. Don't worry, it will just make good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Elevator's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in. The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
I've told you before not
They
to
seem
bother
to think
me
it's
with
at least a dozen, but I'm sure
Madam
they're
Ambassador.
exaggerating.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get? Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Ellenwen must have told him to cut me off, the frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose. You must be... But I have... And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well,
Very
you better
much
get
so.
used
And
to
thank
cozying
you
up to
for
the
asking.
Thalmor. Like it
Excellent.
or not.
I'll leave you to it then.
What does a fellow need to... Ah! If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not... Wonderful! Is that a... Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose
Let's go,
a toast
before anyone notices us.
Our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again...
Let me do the talking.
Figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now.
So what? Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Yes, I agree.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own.
Come on!
I'll end your miserable life!
What was that?
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Is someone there? Do not presume, Kisser. You are most useful, but do not...
Whoosh! This is highly overrated. No more! I yield! I yield! I won't back down!
You're dead.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Fine. Yeah. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already? What? Who? What do you want then? I told you. I don't know anything else about
Listen
it.
up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have an accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. You're dead. Come on! No!
Whoosh!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Whoosh!
Take care with those flames.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists. He knew everything, obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as... Riften, eh? You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What do you need, Dragonborn?
We got... Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Mm-hmm.
The sooner... Don't let my sister do anything foolish. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. All right, then. You're back from Bleak... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. You found it! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
That's close enough.
Don't get it. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan battle.
To serve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
That's close enough.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack.
I can take... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget...
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Another run in with it is here.
Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk.
I'm really
One snap of her fingers, you could end up in Riften jail.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them,
Sorry.
Eren.
Somebody help! Give up! Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Take my advice.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you.
Careful, Mio.
You and Riften looking for
Thieves
trouble?
hold its Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her
That's the
fingers,
wrong.
end up in
Last thing
Riften
the
jail.
Blackbriars need around.
Worse.
The Blackbriars have
They
me.
represent the reason
I'm Maul.
here.
I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy.
I just
But it'll
don't
cost
want
you.
to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here. You want... I'm through with you. Get out of my way.
New around Rift? You looking for something or what? Of course not. My niece Svana helps me. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said...
Stay out of the Blackbriar's business and you'll live longer.
My food is the best.
Never done
in
an
all of
honest
Skyrim.
day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I passing on a golden opportunity is worse? I've got a bit of... And in my line of work, simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that... Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll... Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone! New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onre. You should try it sometime.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with...
Well, was a simple misunderstanding. But this is the real thing.
Vegetables
Lads and lasses, I give you
morning.
Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Don't even think
He has
about
to
it.
be lying.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
I can't afford to get one. But can I afford not to?
He gives other merchants a bad name.
Only 20 septims a bottle.
What if he's right? Maybe I'll buy one.
Other merchants a bad name.
And produce.
Back that missing limb.
I can't afford... get one. I afford not to.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice.
What a waste of time.
Vegetables
Damn.
as crisp as a
I knew
winter's
it.
morning. I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
I don't know you.
Careful, Mule.
You and Riften looking for
Thieves
trouble?
Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back.
Yeah? Well,
One
last
snap
thing the
of fingers
Blackbriars
could pick
need
up
is some...
Riften jail.
The Black... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for him. If you need dirt on anything, pleasure doing business with you. So what do you
Just
want to
don't
know?
want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double.
My food is the best in
Never
all of
done an
Skyrim.
honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Get them before they're gone.
And I'm busy. You help me out? I've got a... And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchet's pocket without him noticing. There's someone... Now, you tell me when you're ready? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
All meat.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this. You need to hear this.
Fresh meats and...
Come on. Bring it off. What is it this time? Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Vegetables.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them, and you...
My sources must remain a secret. Well, I see the time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Fresh meats
Damn.
and produce.
I knew I
Get them
shouldn't have
before they're
waited.
gone.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
All meats guaranteed.
Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came. All right, then. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll... My organization's been having a run of bad luck. I suppose that's just how it goes.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
What are you talking about? Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now!
I'm telling you, I don't... Jewelry here. What's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right, it isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet.
Whoosh!
All you got? Feel pathetic.
stays
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then?
Stay out of trouble.
Well,
Who's
well.
gonna beat
Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're... So, now that I've whetted your appetite, they owe our organization some serious... I want you to explain to them the error of their... Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our org... Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message... A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage and she'll cave. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have got a lot of nerve coming down here. Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help. That's a touching story. Now get out of my face! Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Aye.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thief's Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lie.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase?
Have you met Balaman? I'm his apprentice.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their
What do you want? I met her when in Blackmore. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to... I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every 2 of the amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Here
attend
for a
to.
room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
We got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere. 3, in fact. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is... Second, we have... Last and only for the bravest of souls. Depends, are you? They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly how appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
Hey, watch it. Go away, if you know what's good for you.
What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Ha! We'll see about that.
Get him!
Never should have come here.
Yeah!
Yeah!
I cannot best you. Come on, he's not so tough.
Here. Look, I got the message. What else did you want? Just leave me in peace.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place... I'd appreciate... Work? I suppose you can call it that.
Wait, I know you.
Fresh meats and produce. Get that, people?
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it. I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now.
What are you doing that for?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Fresh as the day it was collected.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
And now you pay for meddling in the landlord's affairs. Damn you!
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all,
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help. Come on. Let's see
My
what
money's
you're
on the
made
big
of.
one.
Get him. You're tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square.
Come on, he's not so tough.
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. I got better things to do.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those that's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately. Tell you what, you keep me... Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
What was that? Huh? There's the... He's 8. Kill him! Chester! Must have scared him off. Huh? There's the place. Kill him!
never find me. Hey, watch it.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Yeah! Someone do something!
I'm gonna find whoever did this. Their fires lit up the night, all across Lake Rumer, like stars come to Earth. It was beautiful, really.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. Ah, Delphine really is alive, then? You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. Come in. Mustn't speak of these things in the Ratway. This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Aldwin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Aldwin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our... Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh, yes. It's only a dragonborn can stop him. But no, it seems that the gods have grown tired of it. What? You? Then there is hope. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
want to kill him! No! You can't! You're over and over! That's the best you can do!
Enough!
Uh-oh. Seems I still remember my old training.
It's hopeless. He told me. He's right, you know.
Too easy. Esbern cannot elude us, fool. Elven supremacy is the only truth.
Whoosh! Whoosh!
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
After you talk to Brynjolf and Mercer, come back and see me.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted in... So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
So,
Next
you're
time.
Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
After you talk to Brynjolf and Mercer, come back and see me.
What are you...
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragonbow. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldwin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldwin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldwin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldwin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldwin. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Sky Haven temple.
Yes?
Huh? I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
with this one.
Whoosh!
I need some help with this one.
Whoosh! That's... Whoosh!
I swear I'll kill you.
That's close enough.
Back off.
Close enough.
That's close enough.
Close enough. I could use a hand here.
That's close enough.
That's close enough.
I'm warning
Whoosh!
You can still run. It's not too late.
You can't hide from me.
Ha! Found you.
You're on the lead.
You remind me of my cousin. Kill that, too.
I need your help with this one.
That's close enough.
I'm going to check that out.
Careful.
Nothing.
That takes care of it. Be careful. The Forsworn are just as dangerous as they look. I could use a hand here.
Whoosh!
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes,
These are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
I think we must be close to the entrance. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Try dripping blood onto
You see
the
how the
carving
ancient
on the
blades
floor.
revered even Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. Did it. After you, Dragon.
Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his fur.
So we're looking for a shout, then? Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, but if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up... Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Elfie? You might learn something. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the... No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. You weren't ready. You still are. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax... He lives in seclusion on the very... He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to... Arthanax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Yolok. Greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmula waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me. Not as Khajiit, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, But Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? If you can see your destiny clearly, your sight is clearer than mine. Dahman, remember, Alduin also follows his destiny as he sees it. But I bow before your certainty. In a way, I envy you. The curse of much knowledge is often indecision. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning, contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. It is called force in your tongue. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora, which calls to you. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word. Ponder the meaning. That is fine. Let that meaning, which calls to you in your tongue, that is the true meaning of Yol. Think of this as the 5 Dremyolok. Greetings. Sum Ark Mora.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Scott.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of River.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking
If
for
you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. It's hard to explain. There's been something strange. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Look, I'm sorry about your troubles. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven, any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something... I have to be. A second council... This is... After all we've been through together. Councillor Morvain, whose house... As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make... Giolan. I was starting to wonder what happened. Remember...
You think you have it better. Try walking the ball.
there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here? Mirek. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very... Mirek's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure. Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient... If I were you, I'd look there.
Far from ourselves.
He grows ever near to us.
If you're looking for work, the mine's been closed for a long time.